April, everybody. We're here. We've arrived. It's currently 7:09 in the morning. I woken up an hour ago or so. And my apologies for not posting for the last 2 weeks. A lot has happened since I've last seen you, which we'll discuss in a little bit. But I've decided to do a kind of get ready with me and paint video because I don't really know what to do. Nothing too thrilling is going on. Today I have to do a few things, so I thought might as well film it. So like I said, it's like 9 in the morning. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to leave my cave that is my bed, and we're gonna go eat breakfast. I'm not too sure what breakfast is. I have leftover rice from yesterday, so I think I'll just eat that. Let's go to the kitchen. We're in the kitchen, so I did check. I do still have rice from yesterday. So what I'm gonna do is just fry up an egg and kind of eat that with the rice. See, here's a funny thing. I have a pan. I'll show you. This is the pan I used to cook my egg. As you can tell, it's a very small pan. I guess a good way to describe this would be it would kind of be one of those like kid play sets when you're like kids. So this fits. My birds have awoken. Anyway, I would say this pan fits about 3 eggs. I like this pan because I usually just eat one singular egg, not two, not three, just one egg. But yeah. So I'm gonna go heat this pan up real quick. So it's April. Fun fact is that April is my birthday month because my birthday is on the 13th. Now, I haven't really, well, I guess I should say this. I'm turning 19 in April, and I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do for April. Well, for my birthday, I mean. I mean, it's nice that my birthday's soon. By the way, I made this. I made this back in 2013, I think so. This is Sally Face. It's a video game that I was obsessed with, and at the time my mom bought me charcoal, and I wanted to play with it. Sorry, I'm just grabbing an egg, but I wanted to play with it, so I had like not canvas sheets, but a thick sheet of like art paper, and I wanted to use it. This is the end result. It's beautiful. I don't know if you can see it, but here, let me just turn on my light. There, now you can kind of see it. Looks a little horrifying from here. Like I said, I'm not too sure what I want to do for my birthday. I'm turning 19, and to be honest, I feel like I'm getting to that point. Well, some people get to this point at old people, but I don't really have friends. I mean, I have people I talk to like once in a while, but would I consider them friends? Maybe. I'd say there's like two people. Yeah, 2 or 3 people I would consider friends, but I talk to them like maybe once a week, maybe like once a month. But yeah, so I I don't really need to like throw a party or anything. My mom was asking me like, "Oh, did you want to go out to eat? Oh, did you want to like have a cake?" And I'm trying to lose weight, and I told my birthday is like in a week. Yeah, it's in a week. It's like it's next Sunday by the time I'm filming this. I don't think I'll do anything for my birthday, to be quite honest. It's just not in my cards. I told my mom, I'm like, I don't want to eat a lot. I'm trying to eat less. Well, eat less but eat healthy, essentially. And she's like, oh, we'll go out to eat and all this stuff. I'm like, I really don't want to. And here's the thing, even if we do go out to eat, I don't want to go to eat with my parents because my brother's birthday was in February. And my parents, said my dad had a headache. He didn't want to go. And sorry, English. My mom didn't want to go for whatever reason, so she said no. So I went with my brother and his girlfriend. And I told my brother, I was like, hey, since they didn't go to your birthday dinner, they're not coming to mine, right? Seems fair. So I'll have to break the news to my parents. To be honest, I don't think they care that much. I think my mom might care, but I personally don't. It's my birthday. I can decide. I guess a small update. I guess we'll talk about that now since I'm waiting for the pan to heat up. I got my license. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I have my license. I'm so proud of myself, kind of. I was so close to failing the second test. So, here in Ontario, the G1 test, which is the first step to getting your license, is broken into two tests. It's in the same day, but. So, the first test is road rules. So, it's like they kind of like give you a situation and there's like give you answers and you like pick the right one, right? And for the second one, it was road signs. Now, I knew the road signs very well, but I guess because they were worded so differently on the test than to what I practice, I kind of fumbled a little bit. So on the road rules, I got two wrong. Which, by the way, you need four wrong. Actually, no, you're able to get four wrong, and you're able to pass. So on the road rules, I got two wrong, and on the road signs, I got four wrong. I'm sorry? How does that work? Like, I was pretty not okay with the road rules than I was the road signs. I was pretty, like, good at it, but I guess because it was just worded differently. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I ended up passing on the first try. Let's go. I'm so happy. Anyway, now the next step, as any person learning to drive, would be to learn how to drive, like go to driving school. Here's the problem. I leave for college in September. Technically, I kind of leave in August because I'm moving into residency, so I'm not sure, but anyway. For those of you who don't know, well, none of you know, so what the hell am I saying? I guess I should kind of say which college I'm going to. I'm going to Sheridan College. I got accepted, and I was so happy. By the way, I'm sorry if I don't seem very enthusiastic. It's like 9 in the morning. My brain is processing life at the current moment. But I was so happy. I got accepted to every place I applied to, which is great. Obviously, I'm going to Sheridan for art fundamentals. Now, if you're not an artist of any kind, I'll explain to you what that is. So, artist fundamentals is kind of like I'll put like an illustration here to kind of like talk about what I'm saying. But art fundamentals is essentially like a stepping stone. So like in my case, I really suck at realism. The closest I can do is like semi-realism. I'll put a photo up here. This is kind of what I can do in terms of realism. I kind of wanted that extra experience, learning figure drawing and all that stuff, kind of like improving on what I already know. And yeah, so that's kind of what that course is going to be. It's going to be about figure. It's going to be like 2D, 3D, color theory, figure drawing. Essentially, like all the basics again, kind of, but just improving on it. And also, the reason I kind of want to get into it is that because I can also get like pretty good portfolio pieces. I have found the mediums I don't like, or at least the ones that I kind of struggle with, and that would be watercolor and oil pastels or just pastels in general. I can't. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like pastels. I'm gonna try and work on it before I go to college. That's kind of the plan. We're currently like almost halfway through me almost going to college, and I've done absolutely nothing with my life. So it's kind of saddening. But anyways, the pan is done heating up, so I'm gonna go quickly do that. I'll be right back. The course starts in fall, which is September. Should I should I put it shouldn't I have put it for spring? Yes, probably. But I didn't because my parents wanted me to stay 1 year at home working, but I have no job. Oh, speaking of job, I had a job interview on Saturday, the day after I had my last Saturday, the day after I had my G1, which was on Friday. And it went oddly, I guess I should say. It was like great. The hiring people were very nice, but they asked questions which I think might be illegal, allegedly. I don't know, but they were asking like where not where I was from, where like my parents are from, what they do for work, which I thought was kind of weird because I asked my dad about it because he wasn't there for the interview, but he took me there and I told him, and he's like, they shouldn't be asking you that. That's illegal. I'm like, I don't know. I was applying with my friend, and he also got an interview, and he got waitlisted for the job, which I have no idea what that means. But I didn't end up getting the job. I didn't end up getting the job. They sent it out a couple days. Actually, no, sent it out yesterday, I believe. I might be wrong. But yeah, I didn't get the job, unfortunately, which is very sad. But you know, I think for the best. My dad told me he was hoping I didn't get the job because it was just too sketchy. Because there was no information about the company anywhere. So I don't know. Another cafe was hiring, and I submitted my resume because I desperately need a job, like real bad. um, and so yeah. I guess the reason I kind of not that I need actually no I do need a job. What the hell am I saying? First of all, for experience because I have no job experience. I have volunteer experience, but I don't think that really counts for much. But struggling times in the Canadian economy. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't mention I'm Canadian. I have no idea what that is supposed to mean. Kind of gonna play around with what I'm gonna post on the channel. I might do a few day in my lives. I'm filming on my tablet, which I think I mentioned in my first video, which by the way had horrible sound quality. I'm so sorry. It's what I got a mic for. So hopefully it's a bit better now. But anyways, I was checking on my egg. Okay, it's not done. I think it's too low. Give me 1 second. Let me just a little higher. There we go. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? We'll see what I post next week. It's gonna be a little short of a time that I can post because it's currently the 2nd, April 2nd, by the time I'm filming this. Probably by the time I edit and post, it's probably going to be out the same day or tomorrow, maybe. All I know is that we're staying in the hotel, which I'm happy for. I can kind of chill in the sun and maybe go in the water, who knows. But yeah, so I am gonna get yarn um to crochet in Cuba. I don't know because I have like two crochet projects I want to do before I leave. I want to um I want to crochet a cardigan and I want to crochet a shrug. So a cardigan is kind of like an open sweater essentially. And then the other one, the shrug, is kind of like just like the arms only. And I really want to make that, but I don't know if I want to keep the cardigan for like a summer project and then just make the shrug for like a kind. Obviously, I'm not gonna finish the shrug in like 1 week, maybe. I don't know. I have hope. I'm trying to find a good, I guess, like shrug tutorial, but I'm not too sure yet. I don't know if I kind of want like a. I don't want like a mesh kind of pattern for the shrug, but we'll see. I'm not too sure yet. I do need to get the yarn before I leave. I'm gonna go eat breakfast because my egg is just about to finish cooking. I will see you after my shower, I guess. Bye. Hi, we are now back. It's almost 12 in the afternoon. It's been 2 hours since I've last seen you. I've eaten breakfast, I've showered my hair, and I've made my bed. So not much has really happened since then. It has started to snow a lot outside. Um, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because on Friday, I have to go on a tour on a campus that out for college. Because I couldn't go to the open house. And yeah, I hope it stops snowing. I hope it doesn't snow for the rest of the week. Because that would be bad. Because my dad doesn't have his car. Hmm. Very, very not so good weather for me at the moment. So I may have to reschedule my tour for another time. But we'll see. I really don't know what to do. I'll have to consult with the people. The rest of the day, I'm essentially going to be painting. I've been wanting to paint for quite a while now. I have an idea. I've done a little small sketch on a canvas board It's a small capybara in the middle, and I'm kind of going to surround it with water and lily pads. And in this part, in this kind of like curved area, this it's going to be grass and all that fun stuff. But we'll see. I am using. I guess I should show what I'm using. Let me just grab it. I also exercised yesterday, and my stomach won't stop hurting. It hurts to laugh. But anyways, we are using below this Himi gouache paint set. I got it for Christmas 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I think so. And I've used it once, and it was great. I loved it. It was great because I used it for one of my portfolio pieces. Maybe I have. We did get photo cards. Well, invitation cards, I guess you would call them. Aha. Now, this is not what the painting actually looks like in person. My teacher did edit this, and I don't like how she edited it. Anyways, I don't like how she made the edits. It was kind of okay. I'm kind of gonna. I should probably cover this because it has my school name on it. So this is what the gouache painting looks like. I'm just trying to hide everything. But yeah, so as you can see, I drew. It's based on a picture that I took of myself. Okay, I'll flip this down. A few summers ago, and I wanted to use it. I wanted to use it for painting, and I had the ability to, which was great. So I guess a way to describe gouache, it's that it's kind of it's watercolor, but it's not watercolor. I guess would be a way to describe it. It dries quickly. Actually, no, does it dry quickly? It depends. You have to use water to activate it. Without it, it's kind of mushy. But anyways, yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and see if that's smooth like there. Anyway. So I'm gonna be using this. I guess I could kind of show you the colors. It's a lot, as you can see. We have quite a lot of paint to go through. I almost finished one whole container of white paint already, which isn't good. I tried to keep the other one quite unscathed for the most part. Just sorry if it picks up on the mic. Okay. I did put water on this I think about a week ago or so, just to keep it moist. Sorry, moist. And yeah, so with the little gouache paints, they come with a list of the colors. So it's a lot of cool colors and warm colors, a bit of everything, really. Now, it says cover gouache after using it can prevent it from drying out. By stirring with a bit of water, it can be easily reactivated. Use Himi moisturizing spray before closing the lid. I don't have that. It didn't come with it. Will I buy it? Probably not. I have a water bottle, not water bottle, spray bottle, so I just can put water in that. I don't mind it. Me. I'm gonna show you. I don't want to. Ooh, wow, it did stay moist. Okay, it's a very wet palette. There we go. I remember. So there's kind of. I'm really trying not to make a mess of water here, but as you can see, there's these little sections. I have two. I'm guessing they're from mixing colors. So you can like, if you want to mix it between two colors, you can kind of do that here. And this is probably just for like generalized where you want to put just regular gouache as well. So I kind of like doing product reviews. Maybe in the future I'll get sponsored and I can do a product review because I really like reviewing card stuff. But unfortunately, I don't have much. Guess I should talk about my experience using the gouache paint for the first time. It, hmm, it was a nice experience in the fact that it was a new medium I would be using. I was using. I should talk about my experience using gouache for the first time. It was pretty good for the most part. There are at times where I think I put too much water, um, but overall, I kind of like it was very easy to mix the paints. I think I just have to be careful with how much I'm using because I feel like at times I was using a bit too much, and having more water probably could have helped me reduce that. But it is snowing a lot. Sorry if I keep looking outside, it's just snowing a lot. I did also make a cup of coffee. That's good. Decaf coffee because I can't drink coffee. I talked about that in my first video why I can't drink caffeine. So that's good. I have also discovered one thing. That coffee tastes better when it's just more spoons of it, so you can actually taste something. Without it, it's kind of just like you're drinking weird creamed water. Anyhow, for this painting, I guess you should keep moving along. I have so when I used the gouache painting, sorry, no, when I used the gouache paint originally, it was on watercolor paper. This is on canvas, on a canvas board, so we'll see how it reacts. I probably will use less water this time around, just because I already sprayed them with water, so they're already pretty moist. Excuse me. But yeah, it also, by the way, I should also say, it did come with a set of brushes. I'm just gonna pop out here. Should also probably take them out, but let me just. It came with three different brushes. Pop them out. They're pretty small, they're not very big. But I kind of just kept the little case. I guess I don't really need to keep this, but it's very pretty, don't get me wrong. It's kind of why I wanted to keep it. I might cut it out. Yeah, it came with these three different Yumi brushes. So this is the first one. It's a very curved brush, and this is the second one, just your regular small square one. As you can see, the tiny fibers have started to poke out. I don't really know why, to be quite honest with you, but it's fine. I have some brushes of myself anyways. This is the last one, just a regular brush. There, I've painted on you. But yeah, these have already stained, as you can see, because I did use them. Now, the reason this is stained blue, as you kind of saw from the art card over there, is that I used it for like the small corner, because in the original photo there was a small piece of my wallpaper of my house, and it stained it pretty bad, and I can't undo it. I've dipped them in soap, in like warm soapy water, and it's done nothing. I have been able to kind of unstain this one a little bit. It still is kind of greenish. And then with this one, it's holding on pretty well. It hasn't stained too badly, but to be honest, I don't really care if it stains all that much. But yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to film much of this just because my desk is so small and there's only so much room I have. I could do this on my dad's desk, but it's cold in in the living room and I don't want to get sick again. I did after I got my G1, I did celebrate, not celebrate, the day after I celebrated. I have I now understand the hype with enamel pins, and I have a bit of an addiction now. So this came from Miniso. I love Miniso, by the way. Miniso is where I get all my figurines for Sanrio, stuff like that, particularly for Chromie. So this was the first one I got. They came in a blind box of just Chromie enamel pins, so this was the first one. And these were the other two that I got. Now, I usually get something from Miniso, like Chromie related, once a month, but I missed 3 months, and I got two last time. And this time around, I got the other two. So it covered for January, February, and then March and April. No, sorry, no. For not January. December, January, February, and March. So this is for the other months. This is the second one that I got. It's so cute. I love these so much. And this is my personal favorite. I think this is the special one, I believe, because it says secret. But this is my personal favorite one. It's Chromie with a small little, what's it called? Crystal ball. So I have these. I'm not sure what to do with them quite yet. I've been thinking of putting them on my jean jacket. I'm not too sure yet. Hopefully we'll figure that out sometime soon, what to do with them. In the meantime, though, I'm going to start painting. I'm going to see if I can kind of set up my tablet in a way where I can do other stuff, but also paint at the same time. So I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to prop the tablet just kind of in the corner here between my other books and just kind of time lapse it. I may talk through it, kind of like what I'm doing and whatnot. Moving on, I guess a little quick note. The art contest that I was participating in last week, not last week, a few weeks ago, they came out with the results. I will post them right here. These lovely people won, and here are the runner-ups. Unfortunately, I was not able to. Well, unfortunately, I was not the winner, and I also didn't get a response back for a vendor call. So, a little saddening, but however, they did send out an email for those who did participate that they would get a free I am a KW creator pin for just $2. It was completely free. The only thing you do was pay for shipping. So I am getting that, and probably by the time this video, I probably won't have it by the time this video comes out, but I'll probably show it in the next video. I will set up the time lapse and I will talk through it, and we'll see you when that's finished. Okay, so I haven't finished the painting, but I think I'm kind of happy with how it looks so far. I try to show it a little bit during the time lapse, but this it's what it this is what it this is what it's looking like now. So I kind of wanted to do the capybara in the middle and then just kind of have lily pads around it. I'm gonna try and figure out something with the lily pads. There's kind of like a little bit of like just basically color blocking. I wanted to have like a log here in the corner as well as up here. I'm gonna try and figure out the water, like the effects of the water a little bit as well. But so far it's looking pretty good. Up close, maybe not so much. But I think it's pretty good for today. I'm going to stop painting just because I do have to cook in a little bit and it's going to take a while for me to clean up. One problem I'm kind of experiencing with the gouache is that I kind of wish they were like, let me see if I can try and pop one out for you here. Okay, here we go. So they come like this, so it's just two different colors in one pot. The one thing I kind of wish they did was make caps for them. So if you're not using it or if you're not going to use it, you can just seal it up and then you don't have to worry about it like drying up or anything. But the next problem I have is that even when I put on like the water, it's still, some of them are still cracked and dry, which is fine because I can just reactivate it. I have heard of like some of the paints grow mold on them, which is not something I like to hear. But I guess maybe that's from putting too much water. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna well, this is already pretty dried, but I'm just save this for another day. I'm not gonna cook yet. I should show you the time as well. Just currently 1:43 in the afternoon. I'm probably gonna start cooking at 2:30-ish. Just so I can get that out of the way. On the menu today we have meats, vegetables, and egg rolls. I'm probably gonna let my mom eat the rest of the rice that we have. That's kind of gonna be it. But I'm going to cut it there. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry if it was a little short, But not much is really going on now, but probably by next week things are gonna kind of pick up a little bit because I'm going to Cuba, like I said, in a week or two. Yeah, in like 2 weeks. So I need to prepare for that. So I'm going to, like I said, cut the video here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed a little painting session with me. I'm sorry that I couldn't finish the painting. It's just that I have a few other things I kind of really need to get done. Um, and yeah, I'm also sorry for like the lighting during the video. I kind of noticed it was pretty dark. And you also had the pleasure of admiring my lovely Squishmallow collection. Yes, I am an addict, and no, I do not regret such a thing. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you sometime soon. Farewell.